Hey guys, welcome back to the Music Mindset channel. I'm your host, Mr. Mindset, and Mr. Lawn Man is out there cutting the backyard, making all that noise. But I got no choice. I got to get it done right now, so bear with me. Tonight we're going to be talking about, or today we're going to be talking about some cool jazz. Pretty much the first time we've done some real jazz on this channel. And it's actually not real jazz. It's more like contemporary jazz. You know, that real jazz stuff is like the Duke Ellington, deep stuff like that. We're not doing that yet. We're coming to that. But by the way, I'm going to do a 5-night of Pat Metheny coming up on like the 18th to the 23rd, I believe it is. 5 nights of some of his good songs. So y'all stand tuned for that. Y'all stand back and wait on that. That should be pretty good. But tonight we're going to be focusing on Mr. Earl Klugh. I can just tell you about Earl Klugh. During the 80s when he was doing some of his big stuff, I always heard the name, but I never took the time to listen to any of his music. I was listening to people like Lee Ritenour and things like that. And I really never got a chance to listen to Earl. But I heard the name. And then over the last couple of years, just thinking about music, I decided to dig into that guy. And I realized, wait, I heard some of his stuff on the radio back in the day, didn't know it was him. But Earl Klugh, man, is one of a kind guitar player, man. This guy's incredible. And I'm going to do a reaction video to one of his songs I think that creeps down in your soul when you're listening to it. But for right now, I'm going to give the lawn man a chance to finish cutting the yard. And I'm going to let V-Man take a minute or so to tell you a little bit more about Earl Klugh. So hang on there.
Yeah, Mr. Mindset, you've picked a great song and a great artist to talk about. Yeah, born on September 16th, 1953, in Detroit, Michigan, Earl Klugh's musical journey began when saxophonist Yusef Lateef discovered the teenage guitarist practicing in a small music store. This chance encounter led to Klugh's debut on Lateef's 1970 recording Sweet 16, where, at just 16 years old, he left an indelible mark with a guest performance on the song Michelle. Steeped in the rich musical heritage of Motor City, Klugh graced George Benson's White Rabbit album at 17 years old, eventually joining Benson's group for over a year. A brief stint with Chick Corea's Return to Forever band added dynamism to his formative years. This trajectory paved the way for Klugh's self-titled debut album on Blue Note Records in 1976, marking the beginning of a historic journey. Praised as a key figure in contemporary jazz, Klugh's mastery of the guitar drew admiration from none other than George Benson, who spoke of his complete mastery of his instrument and beautiful, sensitive reflections. For more than 3.5 decades, Klugh's enchanting performances on stage have delighted audiences globally. Whether in a solo context, with his quartet, or alongside renowned symphony orchestras, he remains a master alchemist, turning nylon strings into pure musical gold. Earl Klugh himself notes, the essential excitement of music making is renewed in every studio and stage performance. I try to go back to what made me write the song or decide to perform it. Klugh's influences span Wes Montgomery to Sergio Mendes and other diverse guitar music, including styles from Brazil, Argentina, and Spain. I love the emotions music evokes and the stories it tells. No matter the genre, I can always find something to enjoy, he goes on. Now, y'all stay tuned for Mr. Mindset's reaction video on Earl Klugh's mesmerizing composition, Moon and the Stars. The beautiful playing will get to you for sure.
Dang it, Mr. Lawn Man, will you hurry up and cut that yard? He's still going at it, guys. But I got to keep pushing on. I just got a time schedule. I got to get it done today, and I hope y'all can't hear that in the background as much as I can hear it. But we're going to get right into Earl Klugh's. The song is called Moon and the Stars. Man, what a song. When I first heard this song about a year ago for the first time, and I was like, man, this song just creeps down in my soul. When I play it, I can't stop listening to it. It's a very nice piece by Earl Klugh. That guitar he's playing, it melts your heart, guys. At least it does for me. I hope it does for you. That's why I bought it to you. So take a listen. like I say, man, I get in those moods sometimes when I got a lot on my mind since I learned about that song. And I will just play that song and loop it over and over again, man. Just like if I'm trying to write a paper or I'm trying to work on something, I'll just put that on and just loop it over and over again just to set that right mood, man. What a beautiful song by Earl Klugh. What do you think? Very, very nice and peaceful. Um, Earl, man, is a lot better and a lot more prominent than I ever knew. I just knew the name, but doing a little bit of research on the guy, he's played with George Benson, he's played with Bob James on a song, and Chick Corea, and a whole bunch of other people, man. He's got a lot of influences in his music. Like he said that he has a lot of love for Chet Atkins on guitar and Chad Mendez, is that right? Chad Mendez and people like that. And the guy seems like such a great guy. You look at, everything I've seen in the interviews that I've seen, he's a very peaceful guy. But don't get me wrong, he can play some funky stuff. He's got some stuff where he's playing some really, really funky, jazzy stuff like that. And we'll get into some of that probably later on in the future. But right now, my focus was on this song because I thought this was just a song that you could add to your arsenal for defeating that bad mood that you have sometimes. Take this song and put it on, and it'll change all that for you, man. That's how we do it on the Music Mindset channel. This has been another one. I'm Mr. Mindset. I always appreciate you guys checking my videos out, and I want you to subscribe and stay subscribed and comment and like on the videos. And I'm gonna see you again next time. And don't forget, I got some plans for some Pat Metheny, 5 nights of Pat Metheny, beginning the 18th of December. Going to do some of his songs, get to know Pat a little bit more. I hope you like him like I do. He is my favorite musician all around out of everybody, the stuff that he does. And I learned a lot from listening to his music, especially him and Lyle Mays. So y'all tune in for that. We'll see you next time on the Music Mindset channel.